Hello Aries friends, welcome to Moondog Tarot. How are you guys doing? Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great Christmas. Happy New Year almost. Excuse me. This will be posted before the new year starts. So I'm here to do your reading for January of 2026. I did promise on my short videos, that I would do so. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. You already have cards flipping over like crazy. Wow. Okay, Aries. Fiery energy, just like you always have. Huh. I feel like there's something bothering you right now, Aries. And I'm not really sure what it is. What I'm using is my Van Gogh deck. I got a brand new, let's see, I think I got 2 decks for Christmas. I got a new chair from my mother-in-law. Do you like it? I don't know if you guys can see. It's a blue chair, blue and black, comfy chair. I got a big comfy chair now. I just have to finish setting up my office, getting a new desk, figuring out what I want to do as far as a background. I've been told before that y'all like this background. It's my curtains. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to get like a bookshelf, a salt lamp, all kinds of really cool things for you to see. So come on, guys. Give us a healthy, helpful, healing message for Aries for January of 2026. Wow. What's bugging you, Aries? I'm feeling an energy of wanting time alone and something bugging you. Do y'all have something on your mind? Let me know in the comments. By the way, guys, thank you to the people that just subscribed to me. I love you guys. I really do. I don't feel like Aries is satisfied. Okay, this is January, so let's not jump ahead of ourselves. You're going to have some choices and decisions to make, Aries friends. What I'm going to do is do your regular tarot for January, and then we're going to pull a Soul's Journey and a Wisdom of the Oracle. I might do an angel number as well for you. We'll see, okay? I cannot believe, you guys, that I got like almost 30 subscribers in 2 days. How on earth? And you guys really seem to like my my 2026 reading that I timestamped. If you prefer that format instead of, you know, all 12 signs having his own video, let me know and I'll try to do that. I mean, it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys like, let me know in the comments, okay? I would really appreciate it. And I'm so happy to hear messages that I'm helping you and the messages are resonating and my cards are falling out everywhere. This is what happens during a reading. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm really happy. I try to help. I try to help with healing messages and things like that. This is going to be one of those readings where I don't always go by the meaning of the cards because I'm feeling a lot of different energies off these cards. This is my first time using this deck on a reading. Brand new. So I think they're beautiful cards. I'll show you. Okay? What are the messages for Aries for January, please? January 2026. All right, we're going to move along. Okay. Aries, for January 2026, you're starting with the Knight of Wands. You're the Knight of Wands, guys. You're the fire sign. I feel like you are very strong right now. You know, this is the thing about Aries. They go head first into situations, and they really don't hesitate. Aries really doesn't back down. Everything that you do right now. Sometimes you don't even think about it. And I feel like whatever you want in January 2026, you're going to go after. It doesn't matter. You're not going to let a single person stop you. Okay? You got the wand in your hand and you're ready to go. Right smack into January of 2026, Aries. That's what I feel for you. I feel like you're creating a life for yourself where there are more choices. In other words, you got the 9 of Cups here, okay? I feel like you're going to have a lot of choices on what decisions you want to make in January. Do I want to stay at this job? Do I want to stay in this relationship? What do I want? And I really feel like Aries is going to be mostly focused on what you want in January. That's okay. I'm feeling a really, I don't care what other people think energy. And it's more focused on your happiness, what you want, and just the things that make you happy. And I really think you deserve that. You got the 6 of Wands here. You are lighting a fire. You're lighting a path to your own happiness. I really, really feel that way about you. I feel like you're heading into calmer waters, whereas before, things were a little rough for you, Aries. You went through some stuff. You really, really did. But I feel like now you're creating a path to your own happiness and abundance. And I really, really like this. Now, Aries, like I said to you, Virgo energy, got the Hermit. I feel like you will be spending some time by yourself in January. I'm not saying that this is something you want to do, but I feel like your soul needs it. I feel like you might want to take a solo trip. You might want to go out by yourself, maybe go fishing, do some things you like by yourself, okay? Because I still feel like there's healing from things. I still feel like there's been some pain in your life, maybe in some relationships, maybe endings, cycles ending, things like that. And I still feel like you're healing. And I really, really feel like you need that alone time. I honestly do. Once you take that time by yourself, you got this 9 of Pentacles. You better get ready because work is happening. You're going to be very busy in January, okay? Hence the 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you're going to be carrying a heavy load at work. But you're bringing in the money, which is it's a good sign. It's just that you are going to be extremely busy. So be prepared for that. Look at this 7 of Cups. Aries, play your cards right, because when I see this particular card, I'm feeling like you could make one mistake, do one thing wrong, and all your cups could spill. In other words, don't make bad decisions. Be careful. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you put your trust in. Be careful on the choices and the decisions that you make. You want your cups to stay steady. And in this particular card, I feel like one wrong move could just set something off. Okay? Just don't rush. They're telling me to tell you don't rush through things. Take your time. Really think about what you're doing before you do it. Be careful with planning, things like that. Okay? You got the 9 of Wands here. Boy, you have a lot of Wands energy and you're reading a lot of fire. I just feel a confidence about you. You know what you want. You're going to have a lot of choices and decisions. There might be a new path. There might be a new path. You might decide to see a place you've never seen before, a country, state, someplace you've never visited before. And you might even, maybe you're going to buy like a vacation home there. Somewhere maybe in the mountains, maybe where there's farms. I see farms. I see, of course you're going to see sunflowers in this deck. But I just feel like it's possible that you want to go places in January, maybe for New Year's, where you've never been before and experience something new, which that sounds wonderful. It really, really does. Now you got the 6 of Swords and the Page of Swords here. There are going to be people who are going to have something to say to you, and it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you might not want to hear it. You might not be ready or prepared to hear it. I'm going to try and clarify these Swords energies. I want to clarify the Page of Swords. Can you clarify the Page of Swords for Aries? Somebody's going to have something to say to you. Very bluntly, very open. Maybe they don't like something you're doing or a behavior that you're putting forth out there. And they have something to say to you. Let me see what this is. I asked for clarification. For the Page of Swords, you actually got the Ace of Swords. Wow. Somebody has something that they really want to say to you, Aries. They could be giving you information on something. What else for Aries? Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. Somebody's not happy with something that you've been doing, and they're going to let you know about it. Or they have something, maybe an idea on something that they feel you should be doing that you have no idea what it is. Look at this strength. Leo energy. It's going to take you tremendous strength to hear what this person has to say to you. They have something to say. It could be a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. You better put your big girl, big boy panties on because somebody's got something to say. Aries, big time. Any other messages for Aries? I just feel like you have a very individual energy. Aries is doing what Aries wants to do. Maybe somebody doesn't like it. Justice. Aries, you're doing what's best for you, okay? Justice is about karma. It's about, yeah, it's mostly about karma. It's about if you have a, like, let's say you have a lawsuit. You're going to win it. I don't know if you do, but there is somebody that is not too happy with the way that you're doing things for yourself. They might be jealous. I don't really know. I wouldn't care. Any other messages for Aries? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. All right, since we have nothing else, let's go ahead and pull a soul's journey for you guys, okay? What do we have for January 2026 for Aries? My first time using this deck. Not soul's journey, but the cards. I think they're beautiful. I like Van Gogh. Let me tell you, since I've been going on cruises more lately, I've become an art person. My favorite artist is Jim Warren. I got a Jim Warren. I got two. The last cruise I went on, I went to Europe this year. I got two Jim Warrens. I won them guessing things in a contest on a ship. I didn't have to pay for those. I also got a Warner Brothers piece of artwork that I actually did pay for. When I start to get my office and studio, you know, put together, you guys will see it in the background. For your soul's journey, you got gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So let's read what that says, what that means, okay? Gratitude. This soulful card is telling you that it is time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gift the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons, tailored especially for your soul. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge to the universe how thankful you are for being provided these opportunities for insights and understanding. It is also time for your soul to share recognition of all those loved ones in your life, upon the earth or in spirit, who have helped form who you are now. You may even find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the things you are grateful for in your life. When you put forth the contemplation and the energy to do this, it awakens thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. By bringing yourself into a state of gratitude, it not only has a transforming effect on the energy in the sacred space surrounding you, but also brings about an overall sense of health and well-being. All right. Now we're going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle for you guys. What do you have for Aries for January of 2026, please? Oh, okay. We have the Fates. So I do think that you have something to do with what you're manifesting in January, but I also think that your spirit guides, fate, the universe is watching, keeping an eye on you. Maybe your spirit guides want you, you know, they're going to push you in a certain direction. And I feel like you're going to feel that push. And you're going to even question, like, why am I doing this? Why am I making these decisions? Why am I making these choices? You're getting help, okay? They're trying to keep you out of trouble, keep you in balance, keep you in check, and help push you in the right direction. You're probably going to feel like something is pushing you and you have no idea. Like it's going to be a little bit out of your control. And I don't think Aries is used to that kind of thing. We're going to close it off with an angel number. This is an angel number that you may see in January. You might want to write it down and carry it with you. because it's going to have a special meaning just for you, okay? Let's go ahead and see what that number is. For you, Aries, you have 1515, intuition. It's asking you to use your intuition, okay? It's intuition, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. So and it does say bite your ass, by the way. I'm feeling a third-party energy here. Don't get involved with somebody's girlfriend, wife, husband, boyfriend. For some reason, when that said 3's a crowd, I was feeling third-party energy. Be careful. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you for January 2026. I hope that this served you well. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Hit the like button, comment, share my channel, all my content. I will see you for the next week of readings. Bye.